The most dangerous thing to a narcissist isn't another narcissist. It's a heyoka who can laugh, mirror, and expose the truth without raising their voice. At first, it looks like a perfect match. The narcissist is drawn to the heyoka's charm like a moth to a flame. The heyoka, often called the sacred clown in Native American tradition, doesn't just entertain. They disrupt. They challenge what's normal by doing the unexpected, and that energy is magnetic. A narcissist loves anything that makes them feel bigger, brighter, more admired. And the heyoka's humor can light up a room. But here's what most people miss. The heyoka isn't chasing attention. They're watching. While the narcissist is performing, building an image, collecting applause, controlling the script, the heyoka is quietly learning what's happening under the mask. And that's the real dynamic. A narcissist doesn't just want love. They want control. They want validation on demand. They want to be the sun you orbit around. Meanwhile, the heyoka empath has a rare skill. They mirror people. Not as a trick, almost like a reflex. They reflect emotions back, sometimes even amplify them, and that creates a weird kind of psychological spotlight. In the beginning, the narcissist thinks, finally, someone who gets me, because the heyoka can read between the lines. They can sense the insecurity hiding behind the confidence. They can feel the hunger underneath the charm, and the narcissist mistakes that perception for devotion. So the game begins. The narcissist plays a role. Flawless, misunderstood, superior, the hero, the victim, whatever works. The heyoka plays a role too, but it's different. The heyoka can act foolish, lighthearted, even naive, on purpose. They'll let the narcissist talk. They'll laugh at the story. They'll keep it playful. But they're not asleep. They're collecting patterns. Because the heyoka's intelligence doesn't shout. It flashes only when needed. And that's exactly where the power shift starts. Over time, the narcissist tries to tighten the grip. More rules, more tests, more subtle threats, more "you're too sensitive," more "after all I've done for you." Classic manipulation. The narcissist needs the heyoka to stay predictable. Easy to guilt, easy to hook, easy to steer. But the heyoka isn't predictable. The heyoka is a mirror. And when you're a narcissist, the last thing you want is a mirror that doesn't flatter you. Research on this dynamic points to the same turning point again and again. Once the honeymoon phase fades, conflict erupts because the narcissist's need for control collides with the heyoka's natural ability to reflect what's real. The heyoka doesn't even have to accuse. Sometimes they just repeat the narcissist's own words back to them, or react with calmed humor instead of fear, and that alone can feel like exposure. The narcissist starts to feel threatened, not because the heyoka is winning, but because the narcissist feels seen. And when a narcissist feels seen, they don't get humble, they get strategic. That's when the chaos starts. Gaslighting, silent treatments, smear campaigns, sudden cruelty, fake apologies, love-bombing reruns, because they're trying to regain the upper hand. And here's the cost. The heyoka can become emotionally depleted in this environment. Being a mirror around a manipulator drains you. You start carrying emotions that aren't yours. You start explaining yourself to someone committed to misunderstanding you. You start spending your energy proving what you already know. Until one day, the heyoka is simply done. Not with a dramatic exit, not with a screaming match. The heyoka leaves the way a curtain drops at the end of a show. Quiet, final. And that's the moment the narcissist spirals. Because when a heyoka walks away, the narcissist doesn't just lose a person, they lose their sense of power. Studies and relationship analyses on empath-narcissist dynamics describe this exact reaction: confusion, retaliation, and obsession with getting control back. The narcissist may lash out verbally, spread lies, or recruit other narcissists like a little flying monkey circus, all to distract from the one truth they can't handle. They didn't get abandoned, they got exposed. And the funniest part, if you're a heyoka, is that the narcissist almost never confronts you directly. They'll talk around you, about you, at you, through other people, because deep down, they know you can call it out in one sentence. A heyoka doesn't need a long argument. The heyoka can name the cowardice behind the performance, and the performance collapses. That's why the narcissist can't win in the only way that matters. They can't control what you see. So if you're listening to this and you recognize yourself, if you've been playing the fool just to survive someone else's ego, hear this clearly. Your gift isn't just humor, it's truth. and truth requires boundaries. Reclaim your energy. Stop feeding the mask. Let the circus perform without you. Because the moment you choose clarity over chaos, you step out of their script and back into your own life. If this hit home, take a breath and ask yourself one question. Where am I still negotiating with someone who benefits from my confusion? Then choose one boundary you'll enforce this week, and keep it. That's how a heyoka stops being entertainment for a narcissist and becomes the mirror they can't manipulate.